Back to Edmonton, where the Oilers, so tough to beat. You heard that building roaring as Emily visited with this man, Leon Draisaitl, middle of the first. Oilers on the power play. They are absolutely ruthless. A little give and go. Draisaitl, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, back to Draisaitl. His 20th career postseason power play goal, the fourth in Oilers history in the playoffs to have at least 20. It's 1-0. Stars now on the power play. And Stuart Skinner. Guy wasn't on the ice a little earlier in the Stanley Cup playoffs. He's coming up huge. Stars outscored 10-0 in the first period on the road this postseason. Stars trying to cash in on the power play. Great puck movement, and they are on the board. Jason Robertson has got them even at 1, but yet another power play. Nugent-Hopkins once again. Corey Perry. Stanford Steve, you can't skate, but could you have scored that one?
I think I could have put it on.
Perry's 6th. It's 2-1 later in the third. Connor McDavid. Evander Kane. The Otter. Jake Oettinger makes a nice save. Keeps it 2-1, and that's where it stands late. Eventually, you're going to have to go empty net. They do. And Kasperi, Kapanen, Barry's 1. They add another. And the Oilers lead the series 3-1 after a 4-1 victory. We are joined now by the great Mark Messier. And Mess, it's 4-1 in the end with a couple of empty netters, but the first two, as we just showed, come on the power play. We know it's just ruthless, but how do you best explain, Mark, what makes it basically like a Hall of Fame worthy thing if you can kill it? What makes it the best?
Oh, just a sheer talent. They're really connected. They're playing off each other. Nugent-Hopkins doesn't get enough credit for the power play. The play never ends with him. He's a perfect complement to McDavid and Draisaitl. He makes 2 world-class plays on both power play goals tonight for the Edmonton Oilers. One of the best special team players in the National Hockey League. Not only does he play the power play, but he also kills penalties effectively just as well. Great hockey player. Edmonton just finds ways to win right now. Stuart Skinner's playing great. Everything seems to be hitting them. They win a close game. It's basically a 2-1 game tonight. They find a way to win. Oilers are on a roll right now.
You mentioned Skinner. This is not a name that we necessarily expected to be talking about as we approach June, given the way things were going earlier in the playoffs. The long list of Oilers that we talk about. And when they win in a boat race like the last one, 6-1, and it's just everything's cooking. But now you got to win a close game. And here's Skinner really standing tall at the right time. Has he turned a corner and become a reason that they could win the Cup? Not because of all those other guys, but maybe because of him.
Well, he got him to the Stanley Cup Finals last year, and they lost in the Game 7, so you got to give the kid some credit, obviously. But he was the best player for the Oilers in the first period when Dallas really came out and took their best shot at the Oilers there. He stood tall. The puck was finding him. His rebound control was excellent. They weren't getting a lot of second and third opportunities. They did score a little bit of a good shot on the power play goal to take the lead. Dallas, for me, they're just not scoring enough at this time of year. Oilers are scoring 4 goals a game. They're averaging almost 5 at home in the playoffs there, an unheard of pace for offensive output in the playoffs. Dallas has to find a way to create some offense. They couldn't do it again tonight because of Skinner, because of the Oilers' defense. The Oilers put so much pressure on you to score goals, but at the same time, you have to defend. So you can't cheat to make offense, because if you do, the Oilers will tear you apart even further. The Oilers are a tough matchup for anybody right now.
Oilers are loaded. They're getting great goaltending as well as all the superstars we mentioned. But Zach Hyman leaves this game and does not return. How significant an injury would that be as we look down the road in this series and potentially to the Cup final if he's unavailable for a period of time?
Very few players can do what Zach Hyman does for any team, let alone the Edmonton Oilers. They're a 200-foot player, scores 50 goals, net front presence on the power play, a glue guy, a leader inside the dressing room. He's irreplaceable. They're going to say that next guy's up, but I know in that locker room they're devastated if he's out for any extended period of time.
And in any sport, what's the old line? Are you hurt or are you injured? And you could tell from his reaction immediately. He knew he was injured, and that's the worst thing to see as he went right off the ice. But they do get the victory, and they have an opportunity now to close it out, Game 5 in Dallas. Mess, appreciate the time as always.